老外参观冬奥村引起国外网友惊叹。
Hey, I'm on my way to the Beijing 冬奥村, the Beijing Winter Olympic Village. Of course, it's also 冬奥村, the Winter Paralympic Village. And I'm going to be finding out how athletes will be living whilst they're here in Beijing competing. So, 冬奥村, the Winter Olympic Village, is actually made up of 3 separate Winter Olympic villages. There's the Yanqing 冬奥村, the Yanqing Winter Olympic Village, the Jiangjiakou 冬奥村, Jiangjiakou Winter Olympic Village, and the site where I'm at today, the Beijing Winter Olympic Village. Now, from the outside, this place looks like a very nice residential community. To the north is Aotizhongxin, the Olympic Centre. There are 20 residential buildings here, so it's a very big community. And today, I'm going to go find out what the apartments look like. Ooh. Now, elite athletes need to stay in shape. They can't stay at the food stations all day. I'd stay there all day, but they can't anyway. So this is where they'll come, a 24-hour fitness centre covering 2,000 square metres over 2 floors. This floor is for aerobic training. And this floor upstairs is for strength training. I have a similar silhouette. Oh, yeah, this is my kind of training. And every 2 hours, the equipment is disinfected. They very kindly said that I can disinfect the entire gym today. All 2,000 metres squared of it. The 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics will actually coincide with Chunjie, Chinese New Year. So not only will the athletes get to experience China's amazing food culture in all those food stations and the dining hall, but they'll also be able to experience one of the country's most important festivals. And by the time the games come around, this will be the commercial area of Dongyangchun. It's not open yet. Some of the shops have got the lights on, they've got some stock in, but mostly still closed. There is one shop open though, and I'm going to go inside and see if there's anything that I want. Anything that takes my fancy. So I bought something. 这个老虎，因为明年是虎年，对吧 ？So cute. So as has been reported, there's going to be a strict closed loop system in place during the games, and all athletes, volunteers and organisers will be living within that closed loop, and that will cover training, accommodation, competing, transport, travel, and of course, dining. This is where the athletes will be eating. Lots of different food stations. They're not open yet. They will be in time for the games. In fact, there's going to be 678 dishes on offer. The menu's going to change every 8 days, and the food stations are going to be open 24 hours a day. Brilliant. Unfortunately, the menu hasn't been released officially yet. But if I had to guess, I'd say there's probably 红烧肉. Oh, 爱吃红烧肉。宫保鸡丁，必须的。可能还有蒸羊羔、蒸熊掌、蒸鹿眼儿、烧花鸭、烧雏鸡、烧子、卤猪、卤鸭、酱鸡、腊肉、松花小肚、晾肉香肠、什锦酥盘、熏鸡白肚、清蒸八宝猪、江泥酿鸭子。Beijing 2022 bedspread. I've heard athletes can take this home with them. I can't, I'm not an athlete. It is very large, very spacious. Another bedroom. Another toilet. This place is huge. They are rather sparse. You know, no sofas, no TVs. It's only got the bare essentials right now, but enough for the athletes that are living here. What I'm interested in though is the bed. We're still filming. Yeah, the bed's quite comfortable. And finally, the building that I'm walking up to now is the resident centre, the hub of all service information here within the Beijing Winter Olympic Village. Actually, within the Beijing Winter Olympic Village, there are 3 resident centres, including a super resident centre. Look at that. Super resident centre, meaning that this place is open 24 hours a day. And I've heard that there is even a dry cleaning service, which is why I've been saving all my dirty washing. Pwah. Pwah. 你好，
您好，
麻烦问一下，我带了我所有的脏衣服，能在这里洗吗？
实在是抱歉，我们超府呢在赛时是有自助洗衣房，但目前尚未启用，非常抱歉。
哦，好，没关系，拜拜。哎。Alright, so that's my trip here at Beijing Donghao村complete. The village was built to a green design philosophy with the aim of reducing CO2 emissions and maintaining low carbon footprint. For example, 70% of domestic hot water needs is apparently going to be provided by solar panels. And during the games, this site provided accommodation to over 2,000 athletes and officials, and after the games, it's going to be an apartment complex for private residents. Right, I really need to find somewhere to wash these. People are starting to notice the smell.